can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
My channel.
I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that.
Okay, Keem, I'll send them to you on your text, bro. Wait, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Tell your daddy, tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
What up, Keem? You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Gosh. What did I have to do again? Wait, let me invite Clem in the party.
I'm trying to watch him on something peaceful.
Well, you can too. Oh, wait.
I gotta request you playing them or something.
No, just go to my name. Should be our activities.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Anyway, up here on mine too, though. Let me know when you get it. Party, that's right. Invitee. Clemente. Apparently he's inactive. Weird.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers.
Well, you got him, Keems.
Way too many when they know they said they was hating, know they said acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go they know the click. Way too many when they know they said they was hating, know they said acting like they know me, cause I'm PPP love, time to...
Oh, shit, it's 1-3.
Oh, for real?
And dining up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. together and I'm saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they. Click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating.
My sister is inactive in the game. I don't know why. I thought for sure you guys were gonna win this week and whoop them Packers.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull off. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul. Just
Oxygen therapy users, your Indigent One may be covered by Medicare or other insurance. It's time to reclaim your independence with Intelligent.
okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound.
Can I automatically join play?
Your Indigent One may be covered by Medicare or other insurance at little or no cost to you. Call now for your free information kit. There's no obligation. Call 800-490-1578. That's 800-490-1578. Attention cancer victims, use the weed killer Roundup. A federal jury unanimously
the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG's spilling knowledge, better best opening. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focused in. Visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions.
I think it'll be good for new people, but
the brainwash gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, fuck the opposition, ain't all that lane switching. This is what the game is. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
probably not. So you're watching them, please.
Don't play squads for the first time.
True.
Don't be like me, fuck. That's what I did. I jumped right into solos and squads.
Yeah, me too. Actually, yeah, I did that too, though. Well, my first game I played was with Sean, so only Sean could play solos and squads, so I had to hop in with him.
Honey, I dash, got it on, smash, foot on the. Not stop me, tenfold.
Oh, yeah. I guess when the first came out.
Celebrate.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We got this.
Yep. That's weird to play on my own team. Play against my own team. Sometimes I don't know who's actually on my team.
54 miles.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Carson, who was a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, has picked up the pace this year after a slow start. 3 straight 100-yard games. Most recently, Week 6, 124 yards, and the game-winning score in the 4-point win over Cleveland on the road. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 58 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Yep, that was a miss.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Oops.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken about the 12. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Cool Kings, bro. Jackie's a pretty good movie, though. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception.
Check 99. 14. There.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Oh, you're gonna go for it, bro. Try me.
And a tough ask here. They're gonna go for it on 4th down and 9.
I wouldn't go for it, bro.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And
I told them go for it.
It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, okay, you're over there, I can tell you.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Seattle. 71 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his
Even
throws from
Raider
the
knows
pocket
no.
because they knew he was
Raider,
pretty
like,
dangerous if
doubles
he
him.
got outside,
Doubled on him.
and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's
Oh.
Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Kendricks. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack.
He's in a party, but he's in a game chat. I told him going.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 6-0 our score after one. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
You ready for this one?
Wilson steps away. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson rolling to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Yeah, bro.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover in the end zone. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
To throw is Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson
Get that, bro.
He'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game.
Okay, this
now
is
they're
a
4th
risk
and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This is a 49. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
I said to fake it out. I couldn't run it, but the guy was gone.
Well, with that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be, and offensive line injuries.
3 straight losses. They're 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses.
Yeah, they just can't stop anyone running the football.
Okay. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spot right there. The big play that they needed.
Yeah, but
now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Exactly.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. You okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
but, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, he would have had that too.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down.
Oh, boy's out.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing on fourth down.
Block me, boys. Block me.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. The 20.
How's
and
life,
he's going to
boys?
score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Good job.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Now Myers for the extra point.
Damn, try to sit in.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He
He's
looks
open.
like he's going to
Get
throw
that
it.
shit.
And finding the tight end Wilson. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I told him, I said, Team said join the game chat. I mean, the party chat.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Wilson's got it complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
I thought that was on me because I'm a Seahawks too, so I was like, wait, how does my defense jump if I'm on offense?
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson rolling to his right. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Oh,
it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
But the field goal thing comes so quick, so I kind of like hit it. But man, I keep missing. For real? I never see mine. Check for update. Okay, it's updating now for me.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Nope, false start.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing is Wilson. Caught by Wilson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Double count right here, double count. Tempo.
On 3rd down, Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Wilson gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's gonna be incomplete. 12 seconds left. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Out to his left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to cloud them a little bit.
So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
The hell are you watching, Kings?
Turn after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis.
Yeah, I see now.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Yeah, I just saw it on today, so I was laughing.
This one taken from the 7.
Rolling.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I heard it, and I was like, the hell is he watching?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Well,
see how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I can hop on it after this game.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get this well.
No, it's third quarter.
Oh, fuck, my screen is second.
Oh, yeah. Should be, by the time I finish this, should be done.
Sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now that player is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Steps away. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Wilson to throw again. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now Wilson rolling to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll try to run with Carson into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
No, I'm gonna call. In like what, 15 minutes left?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration
Because I played
after
this
the
too, that's
PAT
why
miss.
I didn't run.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you
mentioned. The defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 57 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
I dropped coverage for the sack. I didn't realize it was
His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Nah, bro. Oh, there, now he in party chat.
Now Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will extend this big lead. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley McDougal that time able to knock it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. It's complete to Lockett.
So that route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Wilson to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he will be out of bounds as the third quarter comes to an end with an INT. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set.
Fine.
Fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair.
Check three.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's got a first down of it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. K.J. Wright getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Michael Kendricks picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Wilson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. 4th down. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 10, Wilson, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And a completion to Wilson. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I can probably make 2 more touchdowns, maybe not.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And look at this, it's a fake, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated.
And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5.
Who's that? I forget what it is.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, for real, yeah. When I was playing with those kids, those white guys the other day, when I saw you guys in the match. But
here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Tedrick Thompson picks it. Well, the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The girl knows.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Oh, yeah,
the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team?
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 27 yards. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The extra point now coming from Myers.
Yeah, because I was supposed to play you after.
He missed it again. The fourth time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline.
I was playing with him in the beginning just to see how he played.
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Purposely. And then I was like,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Nah, he just can't. He went.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing
after like a few quarters, he's like, "Oh, you can turn sometimes."
That's all that's left because victory.
He's a rookie.
Complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
You didn't bomb the calf.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Yeah. I just scored again earlier in the 10 seconds.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
They didn't only catch that. I'm not wasting time.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, right?
19 Oh, those are good. Those takes for days.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
But how's it done over?
The main screen, you know, when you log in.
Yeah.
It's black. Yeah, I don't know about yours, but mine only black.
Yeah, mine too.
So they get the chapter 2 now on top.
Okay.
Yeah, on top. You know where you clicked on the game. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and now the team not black me, mind you, that
Oh yeah, 1.75 for gigs, huh? Damn.
Dolly, like fucking 2 gigs already. Oh, nobody hitting F inside this loading screen. One fucking llama though with an F stick.
Yeah, I got 4 minutes left, boy.
Doogie.
Doogie.
Oh,
Doogie
the
doogie.
copying part took a long time for me.
For real.
Yeah, for some reason the copying part took longer than the download, bro. You know what? You know when you download, right? And think copying the file and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, fucking thing took longer than the download.